Will the Detroit Lions solidify their tackle position by selecting Darnell Wright? I definitely think the Detroit Lions should be looking at Darnell Wright. They did bring him in in the combine. They did a top 30 visit. Now, Darnell Wright is 6'6". He's an offensive tackle. He's 333 pounds. He's a 4-year starter out of Tennessee. Now, according to NFL.com, Darnell is projected to be a starter within 2 years based off his measurements. Now, the best thing about Darnell Wright is his position flexibility. Darnell can play guard as well as tackle. Now, we do have our tackle position pretty well set with Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell. But now Penei Sewell could be shifting over to left tackle within the next 2 years because Taylor Decker's contract is going to be up in 2 years. And, we already have our left tackle on the roster, which is Penei Sewell. He could switch over, and that will leave a hole at the right tackle position. There enter now Darnell Wright. That will solidify our tackle positions for the next 10 years with Penei Sewell and Darnell Wright on the outside. And in the meantime, you could put Darnell Wright in the guard position, let him get acclimated to the speed of the game in the NFL because it's totally different than college. Now, what plays into Darnell Wright's best interest was he did play in the SEC, which does have a lot of pro talent in that conference. And Darnell wins with power, and his best game was against Will Anderson Jr. Now, Will Anderson Jr. is going to be within a top 6 pick. So what a game to have your best game against is against Will Anderson Jr., a top 6 player in this current draft. Against the Alabama defense, he only gave up 1 pressure. On his stats in 2022, so this past season, he only gave up 2 hits and 6 pressures. So, he doesn't let his quarterback get hit a whole lot. And I feel like with the Detroit Lions, with our high-powered offense, the more we have Jared Goff standing upright, I feel the best for our offense to really take off to the next level. Early on, his role, I feel, should be playing the guard position, possibly a starting guard, or maybe as a backup. Now, you do have Graham Glasgow and Halapoulivaati Vaitai, as well as Jonah Jackson. He can get acclimated and work on, his balance, because that's an area that he needs to work on. He gets off balance a little bit. So he gets off balance, he gets knocked around a little bit. He's going to be on the field if he plays right tackle right away. So in order to keep Darnell upright a little bit more, I would just shift him inside, let him get acclimated to the speed of the game, let him continue to work on his craft, and then in 2 years, when Taylor Decker's contract is up, hey, you already got your right tackle already there, and, you kill kind of 2 birds with 1 stone. Darnell Wright is one of the main reasons Tennessee Vols had a tremendous season. Like, when you look at Hendon Hooker having a great season before his injury, and you see how well the Tennessee Vols did, you're going to see Darnell Wright pop off the screen. That gives me a little interest and a question for you guys. Would you draft Darnell Wright with all that being said? Would you, draft him? Hey, go play guard a little bit. And then in 2 years, if we don't re-sign Taylor Decker, well, guess what? You could be our right tackle, your natural position. Penei Sewell can be, his natural position, which is left tackle. And we solidify the tackle position for the next 10 years. So definitely let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on Darnell Wright, 6'6" offensive tackle.